Good afternoon. Another hot one today. I hope you guys have got air conditioning in your offices because it's this hot weather certainly looks like it's going to continue. I'm Louisa, owner of Louisa Fleet Recruitment, and today I'd like to talk to you about why some companies allow themselves to lose their new member of staff before they've even had their first day, and what actually causes this to happen. And what qualifies me to do this? Well, I've been a recruiter for over 20 years. During that time, I've placed over 4,000 people, and I've also trained a number of other recruiters to do the same, many of which have their own businesses and run successful teams themselves. So in this time, it's safe to say I've spoken to a lot of people and I've experienced a lot of scenarios on a daily basis of candidates that have accepted a job but are still open to hear about other opportunities. And actually the reasons why are quite simple, and they're really easy things that you can rectify as an employer in your quest to make sure that you retain your new hire, having spent lots of time, lots of money, lots of resources to get them. You don't want to lose them, especially not even before they've started. So what is the reason? Well, you might think it's because people might be greedy, always looking out for another, better offer, grass is greener. You might think it's because some people are just want to mess people around. They're up for messing companies around. They're up for messing recruiters around. But actually, this isn't true, not in my experience. There's one big reason that I have found is a huge factor in people, still continuing to keep their options open and hear about other job opportunities. And that one reason is the fact that they've had zero or very limited communication from their new employer since they've been offered the job. Not a dicky bird. I could call somebody up and, they could be a fantastic candidate and a perfect fit for my client. One of the first questions I'm going to ask is, are you still looking for a new role? Are you still, are you still on the market? And, if somebody says to me, well, I have actually got another job offer on the table, but I am interested in hearing what you've got to say, then first thing I say is, why? Why are you still interested in hearing about new opportunities when you've already got a job? And, the one thing that comes through is the uncertainty that candidates get when they don't have communication after the job has been offered. So, I haven't heard a thing, might be what they say. Not one dicky bird since I've offered the job. They took ages to send the contract through. I haven't seen my boss since the first interview, because he wasn't even in the second interview. Nobody, when I joined my other company, I had a really nice friendly email welcoming me on board, and, my new boss was in touch, and, they kind of told me what to expect. I've had none of that from this company. It's making me quite nervous. Starting to make me question my decision. I'm wondering if there might be a problem. And I'm starting to think, are they serious about me? Are they expecting me? Am I going to get a call any minute saying the job's off? It's making me nervous, and it's also making me think that they're not that professional, they're not that caring, and they're not that organised. And so I'm wondering if, really I should keep my options open and whether I'm really making the right decision. So my message here is that retaining your staff actually begins when you make the offer. And there's lots of things that you can do and lots of actions that you can take that don't cost any money, but that will really increase your chances of not losing or minimise the risk of actually losing your new member of staff to another company before they've even joined you. So I've actually written a white paper. Thank you, Billy. I've actually written a white paper on how to retain your staff, and this is just the first thing that I cover in detail, and in my next vlog I'll be giving you my top 10 tips of how to stay in touch with your new employee, and how to ensure that they are completely certain of their decision and that they won't get swept away by one of your competitors. So thank you very much for listening. If you've enjoyed this blog, then please press like. And if you'd like a copy of my white paper, then please put in the comments, yes, please. And I will gladly send that over to you. And look out for my next one, which will be on top tips on how to stay in touch with your new hire. Look forward to hearing from you soon.